Well, good morning everybody. How y'all doing? Pretty good here, and welcome to the channel. Want to come out here in the garage this morning. I have the new Tundra here that I got recently, and up above it on the lift you guys can see is the Tacoma, and everything fits in here nicely, but I am at maximum height that I can do right now with the Tacoma as far as lifting it up in the air. And I've been considering a lift on the Tundra because frankly I'd like to lift it a little bit, but it has to fit in the garage. You know, I had this problem before with the Crewmax that I have, and it wouldn't have fit in the garage with the lift that I wanted and still be able to put the Tacoma up on top. So here's the deal, or actually I didn't have the Tacoma before, I'm sorry, the Honda that I had before wouldn't fit on top. But I'm thinking that I can go ahead and put like a 3.2 ready lift or something on the Tundra and be able to fit it underneath the lift with the Tacoma up on top. But I want to do some measurements, so I thought I'd bring you guys along. Gonna rig something underneath the lift there real quick just to see and take a quick measurement as to whether or not I'm able to lift it and fit it. Now, one other thing that I'll say, the only thing that's going to increase the height on the truck is going to be the lift, because I do like the wheel and tire setup that I have right now. So I'm not looking to change the wheels and tires. Pretty aggressive looking tire, I think. So the only thing I'd lose, I suppose, is that I wouldn't have a real tall tire on here, or, you know, nothing like 35s or something, but that's not such a big deal. So I'm going to set you guys up. We're going to take a measurement here between the cab and the lift, or at least the area I believe I would need to clear, to see just how much of a lift I could go with here and still be able to fit the Tundra underneath. So stay tuned. We're going to take a look. All right, here's what I've come up with. I've just got a piece of PVC, which hopefully is not severely, you know, dipped here in the middle or something, but I suppose if it is, at least I'd be erring on the positive side as opposed to having it go up, if you will, and getting a horribly inaccurate measurement. But where I'm going to try to measure is from the highest point on the truck, and I believe that that's going to be these little ridges that go up here to the bottom of where the lift is. On the sides here, you guys can see it has to be able to clear those, and those let me turn you guys around, those are no lower than the front part of the lift here. So we should, I think, be able to get a good idea of how much room I have. So let me go ahead and set you guys down here somewhere, see if we can get a good view of it. I think that's pretty good. Grab the tape measure, and again I'm just going to measure, let's see, let me scooch this thing down here a little bit. I'm going to try to measure from where this hump is, if you will, to the bottom of the PVC, just to be able to get an idea. So let's go ahead and do that. And again, I'm kind of fudging it a little, but you can see right there it looks like about a little over 5 inches. That's what happens when your hat hits the top of the camera. A little bit over 5 inches, maybe 5 and an eighth or so, but it looks like about 5 inches clearance that we have. And I'm gonna make a couple more here. Let's measure maybe just from the bottom of the truck up to the lip of the lift, and you can see the truck slopes down, so obviously we're getting more clearance on the edges than we would here in the middle. Let's take a couple other measurements as we go, and since I'm not on the hump, obviously I get more height there. But again, right here on this hump, that's going to be the highest point of the truck, and it looks to me, again, if we could get this thing to focus, excuse me, right about 5 inches or so. Go ahead and put it over here on the back. Yeah, it looks to be about 5 inches or so there. So let's take one more measurement over here on this other hump, and I'll turn this rod around that I have here. See if we can't measure. Let's put you this way. And let's take a measurement right here. And again, that one looks to be even higher, and I'm sure my rod here is not. Oh, that's probably because I have it sitting on the lip of the tray up there. Yeah, there we go. That makes a difference. So it looks to be about 5 inches or so. So if I was to go up 4 inches, let's say, if the height of the truck was to be 4 inches higher, it should fit there okay. So that's pretty cool. I'm digging that. Let's check one more way here. Let me pull this tray forward and kind of use it as my guide, if you will, and do the same thing. And that is looks to be even a bit, shows even a bit more. And these trays are a bit warped. So I'm going to stick with my 5 inches on that one. Let's go over here to this side. Get a measurement there. Yeah, this one, you guys can see there is even more. It's closer to, I don't know, closer to 5.5 inches. But I'm going to go with the 5 inch mark. Let's measure here on the side, just down from the truck. We did that before. That looks fine. Go over here. And once again, if we can get this thing to focus a little better. Get that out of the way. Almost pushing 6 inches over there. So I think that I have room, it would appear to me, to do maybe a let's say a 4.5 length or 4.5 inch lift, and still be able to clear the lift in the garage with this truck. And I think a 3.2 ready lift is going to give me, I mean, it shouldn't give me any more than a 3 inch lift. I mean, it is a 3/2 inch lift, so I think I could do a 3.2 ready lift and still have plenty of room to be able to get in and out of the garage without any issue. And I think that's a pretty good height. I think I'd be pretty darn happy with that. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Do we need to put a lift on this truck? Does it really need it? I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching. I just wanted to bring you out here with me. You know, one thing that you need to consider when you get a lift is it going to fit in the space that you have that you want to keep the truck in? I mean, I know a lot of garages are lower, you know, the opening to get in and out of your garage, period. I happen to be lucky and have a higher bay to be able to get in and out of, but you know, you got to look at that. Nothing worse than doing something like a lift, coming home and going to pull it in the garage and it doesn't fit, as long as you were intending on keeping it in the garage, of course. As usual, appreciate you guys watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know what you think about putting a lift on the Tundra here. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time on the web. Have a good day. Bye.